Most people search for success outside themselves, but effectiveness begins within. Before leadership, Covey's discipline. Before influence comes character. Before success comes responsibility. The 7 habits are not shortcuts. They are foundations. Build the person, and the results will follow. Most people believe their life hasn't changed because they lack motivation. They think they need more confidence, more energy, more inspiration, but that's not the real problem. The truth is harder to accept. Your life doesn't fall apart because of bad luck. It falls apart when there's no structure holding it together. Highly effective people don't rely on motivation. They rely on principles. This video isn't about working harder. It's about living differently. Because effectiveness isn't something you chase. It's something you build habit by habit. Master yourself before you try to master life. Habit 1. Be proactive. Most people live in reaction mode. They react to stress. They react to criticism. They react to fear. And then they wonder why life feels out of control. Highly effective people understand something simple but powerful. Life doesn't control you. Your response does. Being proactive means taking responsibility for your choices, dropping excuses, owning your actions even when it's uncomfortable. The moment you stop saying "this happened to me" and start saying "this is my responsibility," you regain your power. Freedom begins with responsibility. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Most people wake up every day without direction. They move fast but toward nothing. Effective people don't live randomly. They ask themselves, who am I becoming? What do I want my life to stand for? If this continues for 10 years, will I be proud? They don't let circumstances define their identity. They define it themselves. When your values are clear, decisions become easier, distractions lose power, and effort finally has meaning. Habit 3. Put first things first. Life doesn't ruin people. Poor priorities do. Most people spend their energy on what's loud, notifications, deadlines, drama. Highly effective people focus on what actually matters: discipline, health, learning, relationships, growth. They don't ask, what's urgent? They ask, what's important? Because success isn't built in chaos. It's built in quiet, consistent choices. Effectiveness with others starts with who you are. Habit 4. Think win, W-I-N. Weak thinking says, if I win, you must lose. Effective thinking says, there's enough for all of us. Win-win isn't weakness, it's confidence without ego. It means standing your ground, respecting others, refusing to succeed by destroying trust. The strongest people don't need to step on others to rise. Habit 5. Seek first to understand. Most conflicts don't exist because people disagree. They exist because no one feels heard. Highly effective people listen deeply, not to reply, but to understand. They pause, they observe, they empathize. Because when someone feels understood, defensiveness disappears, and real communication begins. Influence starts with listening. Habit 6. Synergize. Differences aren't the problem. Ego is. Synergy happens when respect replaces control, trust replaces fear, collaboration replaces competition. When people feel safe to contribute, the outcome becomes greater than any individual effort. Together, we create what alone we never could. How effective people avoid burnout. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. Highly effective people don't destroy themselves chasing success. They renew. They protect their body, mind, emotions, purpose. They rest without guilt. They learn without ego. They grow without burning out. Because no matter how driven you are, an exhausted version of you will always fail. Sustainability is power. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being intentional. You don't change your life in one moment. You change it one habit at a time. Responsibility over excuses, principles over pressure, character over shortcuts. When you build the person, the results follow naturally. This is the path of highly effective people. And it starts now.